Hello everyone, welcome to another Max Stats Football video, and today I'm doing a Premier League match day 17, so 16 just went past, and yes, I'm doing this one. There's also been the Champions League draw, and there's been a lot of chaos because it had to be redone. First PSG and Man United was going to happen with Messi and Ronaldo playing against each other, but it was redone, and now Man United have got Atletico Madrid. I think that's a better draw for them, but other teams won't be so happy. Like Real Madrid, they had Benfica, but now they have PSG. So yeah, I'd be furious if I was Real Madrid. But I'm going to do that in my other video, which I could do today or tomorrow. But this one, it is my Premier League predictions, which is happening tomorrow. So let's get to it. And first is Brentford versus Man United. Well, it might not happen. So I'm just going to go straight into my prediction. I'm just going to go for 1-0 Man United win, like they have done against Norwich and Crystal Palace. Obviously, Norwich did better than Man United. Man United were awful. They didn't do well against Norwich. They had to rely on De Gea a lot to make some fantastic saves. And yeah, he was man of the match. So yeah, a bit embarrassing that for Man United, but Brentford, yeah, Norwich first half, not much which might not happen because Norwich played Spurs and Man United and they both had COVID outbreaks. Internet connection is unstable. I'm going to have to be aware of that. But yes, anyway, Aston Villa were unlucky versus Liverpool, but yes, Liverpool deserved to win that, but Steven Gerrard got a good reception there, and that's what really mattered for that game. Villa have won 3 out of 5 games, and I think they could win 4 out of 6, 2-1 to them, with Dean Smith losing against his former club. Man City versus Leeds. So they got a win and a clean sheet finally against Wolves. Sterling got his 100th goal in the Premier League, his 100th club. Now, when Ederson got his 100th clean sheet in the Premier League as well. Feel good achievements for both of them. But yes, it was still a 1-0 win. And what did I predict? I predicted 2-1 because Leeds were very close versus Chelsea and could have got something there. Chelsea had to rely the game on 2 Jorginho penalties, and yeah, Leeds deserve something out of that. And Man City also got a penalty to win that. But yes, I think it's going to be a close game again, but 2-1 this time to Man City. Brighton versus Wolves. So this is the Wednesday fixture. Both of these teams are non-scoring. Brighton haven't scored much recently. They've only scored in injury time, and Wolves they've only scored 1 in 6, but keep loads of clean sheets. So yeah, I think it's just going to be a boring 0-0 draw. Burnley versus Watford. I spelled Burnley wrong. It says sorry if I spelled that wrong. Sorry about that. But anyway, Burnley versus Watford. Both teams are in relegation form. Watford were very unlucky. Burnley got a draw versus West Ham. I think this will be on as even 1-1. Crystal Palace versus Southampton. Crystal Palace were very impressive versus Everton, especially Conor Gallagher. He is a player shining at the moment and one that Chelsea should look out for. He has been one of my best favourite players in the Premier League this season so far, and I think his creativity, Crystal Palace will get a really good result because Southampton were also dreadful against Arsenal. They did test Ramsdale, but yes, they are in relegation form, and I think Crystal Palace will win comfortably 3-0. Arsenal versus West Ham. Arsenal got a good result against Southampton on the back of 2 defeats versus Man United and Everton. But yes, it is at the Emirates again. West Ham got a draw versus Burnley. I don't think they'd be impressed with that. But West Ham are really good in Europe. Arsenal are pushing for the Champions League or Europe. Yes, I think it's going to be a quite tense 1-1 draw. Leicester versus Spurs. We don't know if this game is going to happen as well. Spurs have still got the COVID outbreak, but Leicester were magnificent versus Leicester, put 4 goals past them. Maddison, Tielemans, Patson Daka, Dewsbury Hall were all really good. But Spurs, they did win their 4-2 last season, which kept Leicester's Champions League hopes. They failed that, and Spurs got into the Europa Conference League. So yes, if this match does get played, I think Spurs will win this 2-1, with Antonio Conte winning his first away game at Spurs. Chelsea versus Everton. Everton were again awful against Crystal Palace. Chelsea, they haven't done well recently. They've only won one. They've only won. They haven't done so well. They've been losing some and drawing some. They failed to get top spot in the Champions League group stage, and yes, lost versus West Ham. But I think they'll get a really positive result because Everton will be quite an easy team for them, and I think Rafa is under pressure. Everton are not doing so good at the moment. I think a 4-0, a comfortable one for Chelsea. Liverpool versus Newcastle. Sorry, I have put the score up straight away, but yes, I have put 5-0 Liverpool. Newcastle were terrible against Leicester and conceded 4, and I think it'll be similar scoreline there because Liverpool are unstoppable at Anfield, and yes, I think they'll get a smashing result. So yes, next video we'll be doing my Champions League group stage. So yeah, this is next video, and yes, my predictions are done, so I will do another one on Friday. Hope you enjoyed the video, and look out for the Champions League group stage and my round of 16 draw reaction. It was quite confusing as well, so yeah, watch out for that. Bye for now.